Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos.
While it's about summertime, I mean, this weekend is Memorial Day.
I can't wait.
And what screams summer food better than steaks?
Cooked meat says America.
Absolutely. Well, today, we're going to show you how to make the perfect steak.
And we'll do it
right after this. So if you're new to our channel, welcome. Like I said, my name is Joe.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're Two Crazy Ketos. And here on Two Crazy Ketos, we like to do different things like product reviews. We do recipe videos like we're going to do today. We talk about various keto topics. And then once a week, we sit down on the couch for Keto on the Couch, where we just kind of talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
You can find us on different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we also have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com. And that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week. So make sure you're subscribed to our channel.
And if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Yeah. So like I said, it's summertime. This weekend is Memorial Day.
Summertime, summertime.
I mean, look at you. You are in a tank top with the American flag on it.
$1 at our local thrift store.
You gotta love having a wife who likes to shop for her clothes in thrift stores, because it
Pound
allows me to get things like Zevia.
Right. Like $4 a can.
Well, $1 a can, but they were on sale at Whole Foods this week, so I loaded up on it. So again, summertime. Well, nothing screams summertime more than barbecue, right?
Yeah.
Steak, hamburgers, hot dogs, grilled chicken. That screams summer in America.
But I think that like steak is like the king.
Steak is your favorite
of the barbecue.
Yep. I like sausages better. I like hamburgers. You're the steak person. But here's the thing, steak, you can screw steak up
easily. That's why I don't cook it. We never give it to Rachel to cook.
Yeah, Rachel, throw it in a pan and just cook it, and it never comes out right.
Especially since I like my steaks.
And you ruin my pans.
I know. Pound it. No, I really like medium rare steak, and
right.
that's a delicate beast.
It's a delicate thing. So, well, today we're going to show you guys how to make the easiest steak in the world, and it comes out perfect every single time.
Every single time. Restaurant quality.
Restaurant quality. And this method is so easy that even Rachel could make it.
Wow. I don't know if you want to trust me with the steak.
I'm going to trust you so much that I went and did something that we would never do.
Oh my gosh.
We're doing this for this video to prove a point.
That is wrapped in Whole Food wrap.
It's not only is it wrapped in Whole Food wrap, it is from Whole Foods. And this is a pasture-raised, grass-fed piece of ribeye steak.
Dear Lord, are we going to have to move out of our house?
It was $13. Now, let's also say that you can't go to a restaurant like Outback and get a 1-pound ribeye for $13.
No, but I could.
Let alone grass-fed pasture-raised.
No, but I could go to the thrift store and get 13 shirts.
Well, I'm going to prove that this method is so easy. I'm going to trust you with a $13 piece of ribeye for 1 pound.
And I'm going to get in the car and drive this to somebody who knows how to cook.
Now, this method is super easy. So what we're going to do is today we're going to do something called sous-vide a steak. So sous-vide is basically cooking in a hot water bath.
That's the Sousvide.
Yes.
I hear people say it all kinds like
This
Sous-vide.
is the easiest, best way to make a steak.
But it's pronounced sous vide?
Sous vide. And so what we're
French.
going to do is we're going to put it in a hot water bath. It's going to take about an hour.
Okay.
And then at the very end, last 30 seconds, you're going to get that nice brown on the outside.
So it's like it's a long cook for
It's a long cook. So very similar to something called reverse searing. If you don't have a sous vide machine, that's the next best way to cook a steak, which is when you basically reverse sear it, you put it in the oven at a very low temperature, like 250 degrees. You cook it there for about 45 minutes, and then you take it out at the very end to get your nice sear on it.
Nice.
If you don't know how to do that, Erin from High Fat, High Fun had a great video on how to do that, and I'll link it right over my head. So, are you ready to get into this?
No, I'm scared. This is $13 steak.
Well, here's the first thing. Obviously, what we're going to need is we're going to need a sous vide machine, okay? Now, you can get them all the time. I have the Anova. I love this one. They have a Wi-Fi. They have a Bluetooth version. They even have a new one, which I don't have. But
it calls you. It texts you.
This is the Wi-Fi one. And
sends you happy birthday.
The reason I like this particular one is that you could literally, like, let's say you want to make a steak. Mm-hmm. You got to go to work. You put your steak in an ice bath.
Like a crock pot?
Kind of like a crock pot. But you're going to do is you're going to put your steak in like an ice bath.
Okay.
Put it in the morning. Go to work. Couple hours before you want to come home, before you want your steak to done, on my phone I can go start my steak. And when I get home, it's ready to go.
Oh man, coming home to steak?
Yep. So I love this particular version. I'll leave a link for where I purchased it down below, but you can get them anywhere. You don't need this version. There's lots of them out there. I just happen to like this one.
What about this bucket? Does the bucket come with it?
You don't need this bucket. You can buy this bucket. You can put it in any pot. I just like this bucket because, again, we have a large family. We have a family of 4. So if I want steak, I want to have them all in there. So all this really is,
them all at the same time.
This is just like a Rubbermaid like Tupperware container for you would put like flour and stuff in it.
Did you get this from Amazon?
I got this in Amazon. I'll leave a link down below.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to need our sous vide. I'm going to push this to the side. Then we obviously need our steak. I'm going to let you go ahead and open that up. And then we just need our seasonings, and we need a plate.
Oh my goodness, I can feel it. It's like super thick. Oh my gosh.
Let's go ahead and show them this beautiful ribeye.
It's so pretty. Look at that. I'm sorry, little cow.
Okay, so we need our seasonings, and then we're going to use a little bit of garlic, and then we need a bag. Okay? And then at the end, after this is all done, you're going to need a cast iron pan. You can also use your broiler, but we're going to do it in a cast iron. Mm-hmm. I like to actually normally do them on a grill, but we're going super easy that even Rachel can do this.
I like that.
Okay. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to take your steak and you're going to generously season it.
Okay, well, I don't mind that.
So we're going to start off, just take some salt. We're going to use kosher salt because you get a coarser ground.
You do it both sides?
This is the real salt, yep. And you can't overdo it, so don't worry about it.
I like that. You know I love my salt.
I think that's about good. And then we're just going to use, this is the everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's. It's a combination of, there's some like garlic in there, some black pepper, stuff like that.
Do they have like special day seasoning or it's your birthday seasoning? Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Please don't let me screw this up, Joe.
And it looks like you're pretty good there. Okay, so next thing you're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put that in our bag. Now we're gonna use vacuum seal bags. You don't have to use vacuum seal bags. You can just use a Ziploc bag, or you can get actual silicone sous vide bags, which I need to order. They're just a little expensive, and you also are gonna reuse them. You have to wash them out and stuff. So, but we have the vacuum sealer, so we're just gonna use that.
So should I go down this way, or is there a special way to?
Nope, just go ahead and drop it in the bag. Okay. Now from there, you can put whatever kind of aromatics you want. You could put some sage in there. You could put some rosemary, anything like that. We're just going to put a little bit of garlic in there. Okay.
Let's fight some vampires.
So just like maybe like a half a spoon, just throw it in there.
It doesn't
a little bit more than that.
Oh. Like that?
Yep. And now if you have whole garlic cloves, we just don't have any. You can use that. So we're just going to use this minced garlic we got from Costco.
I love that smell.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually seal this up. And again, you don't have to use vacuum seal. You can put it in a Ziploc bag and remove the air. So I have that over here. I'm not going to try to pull the whole vacuum sealer, so let me just seal this up. Okay, so we're all vacuum sealed up. This is what it looks like. And again, I just want to reiterate, you don't have to vacuum seal it. You can use a regular Ziploc bag.
And just get all the air out.
Just get all the air out.
I think this is very important to be able to do this because if you can cook the perfect steak at home, you're going to save a ton of money.
And you can get a sous vide for like $30, $40. I mean, I think I paid like $60 or $70 for this. I got it around Black Friday. But you can get them relatively cheap now. You don't have to buy the most expensive ones.
So you can invest one meal out to buy the machine, and then
again,
a million meals at home.
This steak costs us $13, which for us is a lot of money. Like, I don't want to pay $6.99 for a ribeye. I wait for it to be on sale for $4.99 or $5.99. But this is pasture raised. This is grass fed. This is the best quality steak that you're going to eat. And that's still less than going out to eat for one person at a steakhouse.
You're still stressing me out a little bit.
And again, it's a 1 pound steak.
This is precious.
Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Okay, here's all you have to do. We're going to pull our sous vide. I'm going to pull it over here so that they can see this. You're going to open up the top, which this is just going to keep some of the condensation. Again, you don't have to have that in there.
Just put it in one bowl.
And just drop it in the water.
Reminds me of like that old, like Uncle Ben's boiling bag rice.
Okay, so now I'm actually going to screen record here so that they can see this. No, don't send me any dirty messages while we're doing this.
I can't make any promises.
Okay. So what we're going to do is this actually is connected to my phone. This particular one. Now you can do this one without the phone, which is why I like this one. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up the Anova app. Okay, which is the company that makes this.
All right.
Okay. So now we're going to hit beef.
Boop.
And then hit ribeye steak.
Ribeye.
And you have it up here. You want it medium rare. We can go choose medium.
No.
We can choose medium rare. We can choose very rare or rare. So you
medium.
want it medium rare.
Yeah.
And now you're going to just hit this little green button on the bottom. And then you're going to hit start.
It's happening.
And you're done.
Are you serious?
So basically what this is doing now is this is going to heat this water up to 129 degrees.
Okay.
It's going to cook the steak for an hour.
All right.
At the end of the hour, it's going to beep. It's going to say it's done. And then it's going to keep it at that temperature.
Oh my goodness.
Now here's the good thing about that. Let's say you can't get back to this for another hour and a half.
You
or
get stuck
2 hours.
in traffic.
You can't overcook this steak.
Are you serious?
You're serious because this is going to make this steak from top to bottom, from edge to edge.
The same.
It's going to be 129 degrees.
Wow. Then
Then what we're going to do is when that's over, we're going to come out, we're going to throw it into our super hot cast iron pan, and you're going to sear it for 30 seconds on each side, and you will have the perfect steak.
Because how many times do you get it where you have like 2 bites somewhere in the steak that are perfect?
Right.
And then like other areas are overdone or underdone?
Nope. When we take this steak out in an hour,
Consistent all
it
the way
is going
through.
to be medium rare from edge to edge.
Wow.
So we are going to go actually film some other videos.
Okay.
And we'll come back in about an hour and finish this one off.
Awesome.
We'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we're back.
But it's been more than an hour.
It's actually been like an hour and 45 minutes. Are you worried you screwed up your $13
yes,
steak?
I think I have like well done.
You don't, and you're going to see that. So we're going to pull our steak out of the sous-vide machine here. Now, when you first pull this out, it's
it
going to
gray.
look kind of gray. Now, I do have our cast iron pot over there heating up. What you want to do is pull that out of the bag.
Right.
And we're going to dry it off with some paper towels.
Oh my
I'm going to
gosh.
push this back to the side.
Yeah, it looks kind of like that gray brown.
Okay, so go ahead and get rid of that. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to simply blot dry this.
Okay.
Get some of that moisture out.
It doesn't look very appetizing yet.
Okay, and don't worry about it. You want to remove your rosemary, the garlic, all that stuff. That was just to infuse the flavor.
Okay.
Okay, but all you want to do is blot this dry.
Huh.
Okay, now what I like to do is I like to re-season it a little bit.
All
So
right.
go ahead and throw that out. So just take your salt and your pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Put a little bit, not too much because you still have some on there.
Turn it. Is that good?
Yep.
Flip them over. Still lots of garlic on there. Okay.
Okay.
Should I put a little bit of this guy? Okay.
Okay, so now just to give you an idea, this is what it looks like. So it doesn't look super appetizing right now.
No.
But now we're going to go put our finish on it.
All right.
So you bring this over to the stove. Let me grab the camera.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you what to do.
All right.
Okay, so you ready for this?
I think so.
Okay, so we have our cast iron pan. It's been preheating. It's nice and hot. You want to get that thing up to like 350, 400 degrees. Just go ahead and throw it on there.
Wow.
Okay, now grab your tongs over there.
Okay. It is sizzling.
And we're just going to put it on here. I have a little bit of duck fat oil in there.
Nice.
I'm just going to leave it on there for like 30 to 60 seconds. How does that smell?
That smells so good. Okay, that smells like steak. Wow.
Are you ready to flip it
Flip
over?
it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and flip it over.
So there's the sad gray side. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Now you could have even probably left that a little bit longer, but
it's like
it
browning
all depends
up.
on how you want it.
That is beautiful. Wow, look at that.
I wish they could smell this right now.
Oh, it smells so good. We need a Yankee candle that smells like steak cooking in duck fat.
Now what I like to do is just take it and go along the edges and try to get some of that nice fat.
Oop. Kind of like.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, I feel so fancy.
Try to get that other side where you have your tongs.
All right. That is so funny. It's like it's coming to life. It doesn't have like that ugly gray look to it.
Let me grab you another fresh plate.
Yeah, look at that. It's like it's coming alive.
Okay, you're done. Go ahead and plate it.
All right. Turn this guy off. Look at that. It no longer looks like gray and sickly.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go let that rest for about 5 minutes, and then we'll cut into it.
All right.
So the steak's been resting for 5 minutes. Are you ready to see if you made the perfect steak?
I am. I'm excited.
Okay, let's go ahead and transfer that over to your nice cutting board.
Aww. Stauffer
Let's
family.
show it one more time of what it looks like all seared off.
It looks so much better than it did when it came out of the sous vide.
Okay, ready? Let's go ahead and transfer that over.
Look at that.
We're going to slice into that.
Ooh, that's your new meat knife. Oh my goodness. I see the pink.
I'm going to slice one more piece over here.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited. This is actually happening.
Let's just transfer this over here so we can show. Take a look at that.
That is
Look
awesome.
at the juices in that.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
Now that is a perfect medium rare steak.
Wow.
Look at those juices.
I can't believe it.
Let's grab another plate because we got a finishing touch.
Mmm. That is beautiful.
I have the knife upside down.
That makes it like much more challenging. Look at that. And it's the same color all the way through.
It is the same color all the way through.
Wow. It really was a set it and forget it situation. Like you didn't even have to think, right?
Right.
Wow. You know I get the bone, right?
I know you want the bone. I'm going to give you that bone right there.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll take that little piece over there.
All right.
Now what we're going to do, we took our little pan, and we didn't do this on camera, but I put a couple of tablespoons of butter in there, and I browned it.
Just to get that
and we're going to put some, look at that, brown buttered right over the top. Get all your garlic seasonings out of there.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm
Let's see if Rachel cooked the perfect steak.
This is the same steak I cooked.
Mm-hmm. Now, again, I'm not a steak lover.
Wow.
I have to tell you, that's one of the best steaks I've ever had.
Thank you.
Maybe it's just because it's pasture raised, but I think it's because you cooked it.
Awesome. Wow, that is delicious.
So again, you know, yes, we used a sous vide machine. I know not all of you guys are going to have a sous vide machine, but it's definitely something, if you're going to eat a lot of steak it's something to consider investing in. And there's a lot of other things you can cook with it. It's great for like cooking your vegetables without losing like all of the nutrients in it. You could make hard-boiled eggs in it. It does a lot of different things, but when it comes to steak, I mean, even chicken, you can make the perfect chicken. You throw your chicken in that bag, even from frozen. You know, we have a lot of times, because we buy our steaks, and we buy them a lot of time and then vacuum seal them and freeze them because there's a good deal. You throw that frozen steak in there, in the bag, in the sous vide, tack 1 hour on. And from frozen, you have a perfect steak.
Wow.
And again, you overcooked this steak by an hour. By an hour.
And it just held it.
And again, look at that. The perfect pink.
It is so delicious, juicy, and the consistent. That's what
all
gets
the way
me.
through. Top to bottom, you have perfect medium rare. So
I did it.
you did it.
High five.
So that is how you can make a steak that is so easy, even Rachel can do it.
Absolutely.
So that is our video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I know Rachel had a lot of fun. We haven't had steak in a while, and we get to actually eat a pasture-raised, top-shelf steak. So if you like what you saw, do us a favor, hit that like button down below.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time I cook something delicious, you will be alerted to it.
Make sure you check out our website too, which is twocrazyketos.com.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.